Hello, everybody. I have good news. I haven't done a mukbang in a long time, but I have good news. My triglycerides have came down again from 10,000 to 4,400, and then had the blood work done again last few days ago, and they're 2,274. So they're coming down, everybody. They're coming down, and I'm holding a weight of 185.7 pounds. I'm getting exercise every day somehow. Today, I didn't leave the house, of course, because it's this shabbos. So I have a pool. I have a kiddie pool, and I put water in it from my hose, put it out on my front porch, and lay in it. I laid out in the sun today. That's why my hair is so wet. And I'm in now, and I'm having me a salad with lettuce, romaine lettuce, black olives, radishes, carrots, and fat-free wishbone dressing, fat-free wishbone Italian dressing. I also had I baked it in the microwave, a baked sweet potato with a little bit of smart melons on it. And I had some watermelon. And I did make brownies today and a strawberry cake with strawberry frosting, and I'll have some of those after a while. But I have my decaf iced sweet tea, just a little bit of sugar, not a lot of sugar, just a normal size amount of sugar. And doesn't that look delicious? Black olives with the lettuce. Mmm. Organic carrots. Mmm. And as you can see, I'm getting suntan. We've also been going to the river some and swimming at their pool. And it's fun, really fun. I'm thinking about buying one of those horse troughs and putting it out front so it can be deep, because that little baby pool that I got, it comes up to my waist when I sit in it, and then I lay down in it and lay my head back on the side of the pool, my legs out, and you can sprawl out in it and get good sun. But I like to have something a little deeper. So one of those horse troughs would be nice, or whatever they're called, those big things you can buy at the Tractor Supply. Is that what it's called, Jenna, the Tractor Supply?
Yeah.
Look at that bite. A radish with romaine and black olive. That's a really good bite right there. Mmm. So good. Mmm. But that pancreas cyst or pseudocyst or whatever it is still there, I guess. But I'm doing fine. I can't have any kind of surgery because of my triglycerides. It's still too high to go under. But it's okay. It might not be nothing. And I'm going to do a positive outlook. I know the sun is good for me. Of course, I'm not sitting out in there all day in the sun, getting a big black sunburn or hurting my skin, big black moles or anything. Carrot. Mmm. I probably was out maybe, about an hour?
Mm-hmm.
About an hour. Mmm. So good. I got some of those box brownies, the Pillsbury, and made those. And I also made a Pillsbury strawberry cake box. It's a box mix, and strawberry icing. Mmm. Mm. All these crunchy, full of nutrient vegetables are so good. Mmm. And that fat-free wishbone Italian dressing is so delicious. I mean, it's really good. I'm using my webcam for my videos. And when I look at, I have the tendency to look straight ahead at myself while I talk. But I know I probably should look at the little dot up there in the camera, which means I'm looking more at you guys. So if my eyes look weird, I'm looking down here. You'll know it's just that I can't get out of that habit of looking at myself while I'm talking in this thing because it's so I need to start doing, I'm starting now to look at that little point. So I'm looking more at you guys. I'm sorry if that's just aggravating for you. Mm. So good. Mm. 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 Another thing that's nice about just swimming or just sitting, I couldn't swim, it's too small, another thing that's nice about just sitting and laying out in a baby pool is you're using your hose from your water from your hose, which is just your regular water. You don't have to worry about rinsing off immediately because it's just like, your water from your own home plumbing. There's not a lot of chlorine, just normal, what's in your water that you have in your house. And you don't have to worry about there being chemicals in there other than just your regular city water. So right now I'm dried off. I'm a little bit wet still, but I'm not totally cleaned off. But it's okay because I'm still clean because it was just basically like bath water. Of course, from my hose it was cold, but I mean, it was so fun. I'll probably do that every day. Unless we end up going swimming again, which we do. We're going to go swimming a lot. But I'll probably still do that. I'm kind of stuffing the rest of these veggies down because right now, I'm really wanting to go ahead and get my piece of cake. But, oh, I know what? I also had, one of my daughters also, my oldest daughter, she made some stovetop stuffing, and she used vegetable broth instead of water, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. So delicious. So, that being said, I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to try to find my well, it's okay, but I do have some terrible sad news. Our little Jack boy died. We had to have him put down. He had a heart murmur. It was a bad one. He was on vet medin and Lasix. He was on that for probably 3 months?
Yeah.
About 3 months. Well, about 4 days ago, he started breathing really worse. So we had to take him to an emergency veterinary because our vet suggested us do that. It was in the middle of the night. So we took him and they gave him a shot of Lasix. They wanted to keep him and give him shots of Lasix all night. But, excuse me, it was so far away. For them to be away from us, that's hard on their nerves. It's really hard on him because he loves me and he wanted to stay with me. So I said, what could we do an alternative if we took him home? I said, what would you do? What are you going to do to him here? She said, we're just going to give him Lasix all night. Well, I said, I could do that. And she said, yeah. She said, so she gave him a shot of Lasix before we left, a heavy shot of Lasix. Then we brought him home. The next morning, he was just stiff. I mean, he couldn't even walk. It was so sad. It was like he was paralyzed. And he's such a good boy. But we took him to our vet, and our vet took blood, and he said that his kidneys were off the charts high levels, so his bun and creatinine or whatever that is, and that only 1%, they could keep him there, but only 1% would live. And he said he was an older vet, and his experience, he's not seen any live, but statistically 1% or less lives through that process. And he wouldn't eat, wouldn't sleep. He was stiff as a board, like he was paralyzed. He wouldn't drink anything. He wouldn't pee or poop. So we had to put him down, and we miss him, and we love him. His name is Jack, and he's such a sweet thing. We haven't buried him yet. He's over here, and he's so precious. We had him put down yesterday morning, and we love him so much. And he's with our Father now, so we love him, Jack. We love you, Jack. So that was bad news, but we have to chin up. He was 14 years old, and he's not in pain anymore. He can breathe now for sure. So I wanted to say that. And then June is his aunt, my little 8. She'll be 18 in October. She went with us and was with him when we put him down. So, because I think that's important. And then, bring them home so they can see each other and know. So, let me go get a brownie, and I'll be right back. Actually, I might heat it and put some vanilla ice cream on it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, sorry it took me so long. Okay, so I put 2 little brownies in this bowl, heated them up, and I put some. There was 1 teaspoon of strawberry ice cream in my Neapolitan, but 1 teaspoon of vanilla ice cream. I'm sorry, in my Neapolitan. So I put that in there along with some strawberry ice cream. Oh my! The only thing it's missing is some hot fudge. And I don't have any hot fudge. So we've been watching this show on the Netflix. It's pretty good, called Hemlock Grove. Then my other daughter, my youngest, she's been watching a show called Colony, and she said it was good. Isn't that good? So probably after I get done eating this, I'm going to plant these. These are organic romaine lettuce. I'm going to plant that in our little containers outside because I got all kinds of stuff out there planted, but the lettuce, we had to buy these on the internet because our town didn't have hardly any. We've also got the greens, organic arugula, and well, they don't say organic. Baby leaf spinach. Supposed to be organic too. Probably just didn't say it on the outside. So we got our containers ready. My brother went ahead and put the holes in the bottom for the drainage. We're gonna go ahead and plant those. And then when you plant them, these little containers are kind of this big, this deep, and really long. Not real long, but long kind of. When you plant the seeds, and when they grow, you just cut off the top, what you need for your salad that day, and then it continues to grow. We got cilantro and parsley. We've been using like crazy because we make guacamole a lot, and the cilantro, it's expensive when you buy it in the stores. It's not even organic. So when you have your own garden, you can choose organic seeds. These weren't very expensive, $2.99. They weren't very expensive. Certainly less expensive than buying organic lettuce at a Kroger or something. It can go, it can be wasted if you don't use it right away because it's already been picked. This way, if you've got them out in your container gardens or in your yard, you can pick it when you choose to pick it. So I ate that. I ate all that. And now that's the end of this mukbang. Have a good day and have a wonderful shabbos. Bye.